Sunday is a good day for some truth bombs. Boom. I'm going to drop them on you now. Politico is just like the rest of the garbage mainstream media out there. I'm just going to come right out and say it. All right. Before I jump into this story real quick, listen. Last night, I had a bunch of people come subscribe to my channel, leave some awesome comments on there, and I absolutely 100% appreciate every one of you guys. Super grateful. I love you guys leaving the comments. I love you guys coming over from ABL's channel and hitting the subscribe button to support. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated it. Listen, if you're looking for a channel with some common sense, logic, truth, facts, hit the subscribe button. Join me on this journey. That's what I'm bringing you guys, okay? Let me tell you where I'm coming from, first of all. I am not a conservative Republican. I am not a liberal Democrat. I was homeless. I've said this in a few of my videos. I was homeless and a raging drug addict for several decades. Didn't give two flying F's about politics. Didn't care who was the president. Didn't care what was going on in the country. Got my life together out of 6, 7 years ago. Decided to start paying attention. Decided to start thinking for myself. Was raised in a Democrat family. Was around a lot of Democrats. Once I started seeing things exactly like this, it simply pushed me far away from the left, okay? It's the things that brought the walkaway campaign. It's the things that brought on Blexit. It's the, walkaway campaigns of people that walked away from the Democratic Party. Brexit, the black exit from the Democratic Party. Like Tim Pool says all the time, the left has completely lost the plot. They've gone insane. That's why you get so many people walking away for things like this. It's crazy. So let me just read this story to you. Politico. All right. This is from Politico. Now, listen, I don't read a lot of mainstream media, watch a lot of mainstream news, because I know it's just garbage. But I just happened to click on this on my phone this morning to see what it had to say. On Parler, Maggie's post-election worldviews blossom with no pushback. Oh, shocking. So they're allowing free speech? That's a damn shame. And as we saw Brian Stelter from CNN sometime last week, I saw some funny YouTube videos on it. Brian Stelter had a little meltdown because of Parler. Oh, it's a threat to our democracy. Parler's a threat to our democracy. Oh, free speech is a threat to our democracy? Oh, not agreeing with all the fake news and lies that and propaganda that CNN pushes is a threat to our democracy? I'm going to lean towards CNN is a threat to our democracy. All right. The rapidly expanding social media site has given Trump backers a platform to simply dismiss the post-election reality and reinforce baseless voter fraud conspiracies. Okay. So we all know that there's a lot of people out there saying there's zero voter fraud. There's, it's all conspiracies. Right. So I think you all knew who I voted for. A year and a half ago, like I said, I wasn't paying much attention. I didn't care. I hated Donald Trump because I was listening to the mainstream media. I was listening to the people around me talking about Orange Man bad, Trump derangement syndrome, Trump's a fascist, Trump's this, that, and the third. I started thinking for myself, saw the things that Trump was doing, started looking at his policies. Yes, sometimes the things he was saying, I was like, geez, this guy, he's not very presidential. But you know what? Once I realized what critical race theory was, once I realized what BLM and Antifa were, we need someone that's going to stand up and push back on those knuckleheads without worrying about hurting any feelings. So he said, critical race theory, racist and anti-American, getting rid of it. Awesome. Antifa is, a domestic terrorist organization. I don't know if they've marked that yet. Spoke out about Antifa and BLM. Perfect. That's what we need someone to do. As Joe Biden says, oh, Antifa's just an idea. Anyway, so now you see that's where the lies, the nonsense, the BS, that's where it takes people. If people know the truth and they see this constant BS, if people know what Antifa is, know that it's real and it's destroying our country, and then they see Joe Biden say that on a debate, you're going to lose a lot of voters. You're going to lose a lot of backers here. People are going to walk away. All right. So we all know what's going on with the election. Not one person, like, I shouldn't say no, okay, not one, like CNN, it seems like even Fox, none of these companies seem to be doing any journalistic work and going out and checking out these claims, because there are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of claims. They have affidavits. I mean, Sidney Powell and Rudy Giuliani came out and they were listing all this. And Tim Pool keeps calling it, oh, these voter irregularities, they don't see widespread. At what point do you say, yeah, that's widespread fraud of some sort? And now I don't know what's going on, and I'm going to wait till the courts come out and say it. But I do know that Joe Biden isn't the president-elect yet. He's not. Just because mainstream media says it and social media is it, he's not. Okay? My personal opinion is, and I hope I can come back, I hope this video ages well. I hope I can come back and watch this video and say, oh, I was right. My personal opinion is Trump's going to win this stuff because he's going to win. Because when you look at everything that's going on and put it all together, it's like, Jesus, there's something going on that's clearly not right. And I think that Sidney Powell's a beast. I think Giuliani's a beast. And I think it's all going to work out in Trump's favor here. I could be wrong, though. But this stuff is garbage. So as we continue on, so you see they post the Proud Boys on there. They post somebody holding a gun. So what they try to do is make it look like the Proud Boys are this violent militia, white supremacist militia. They walk around with guns threatening everybody. When you look at all these rallies and marches and events that Trump supporters have, there's no violence. No buildings get burned down. Nobody's getting assaulted. The one thing they do say in here about violence, and I'll read it in a second, I'll tell you why it infuriates me. All right, since the election, President Donald Trump and his allies have faced fact checks, condemnation, and restrictions when trying to spread inconclusive evidence of voter fraud and leftist violence on social media. All right, so there's no inconclusive evidence. There's all you got to do is go out and check the affidavits. I mean, some of them are, I think they're available to the public to check. I mean, go on Project Veritas, James O'Keefe. He's got people on there saying what's going on here. It's out there if you look for it. These people are just turning a blind eye to it. Now, how widespread and if there's a central organizer of all of it, that's not, I don't know. But it's clearly something that's going on that these people don't want to even look at. Now, trying to spread inconclusive evidence of voter fraud of leftist violence. Okay. That's where I get upset. That's where I get angry. Not upset. I'm not triggered. I don't need to go family safe space. No. I made a video last week about the Million MAGA March. Peaceful event. There was no violence. Buildings weren't being burned down. Cops weren't being assaulted. Spray paint wasn't getting put all over everything. It was peaceful until Antifa and BLM showed up. So they're saying inconclusive evidence of leftist violence. That was disgusting what you saw, and I didn't even play the rest of it, and I'm not going to. Actually, what happened before that? So this guy's walking his bike. He's got a Trump shirt on. He was pushed down. Someone tried to take his bike. He was assaulted. They were throwing water on him, spitting on him. It was disgusting. I don't want to show too much on here because, like I said, I'm brand new on YouTube here, and I don't know. Fortunately, I'm going to have to slowly push the boundaries to see what I can show and not show. Disgusting, vile people yelling Black Lives Matter as they're assaulting this old man walking on his bike. Riding his bike. Pushed him over, tried to steal his bike. Where's the inconclusive evidence of violence, huh? Where is it? Let me read on a little bit. Angering. Hashtags on par denoted Trump's favorite conspiracy theories. Hashtag Dominion trend freely without restrictions. Oh, free speech? Without restrictions, Twitter and Facebook have instituted to suppress them. Of course, Twitter and Facebook suppress anything that goes against their narrative. Stories from fringe sites push baseless allegations of voter fraud and are not flagged as disinformation. Well, listen, why flag it? Let somebody. There's so much disinformation posted by the left, and none of it gets flagged. I mean, look at what these news sites and CNN, all these, it's disinformation they're spreading. Nobody flags them. Like I said, common sense, logic. People with common sense and logic know that it's a bunch of horseshit. All right. Videos from the Million MAGA March depicting heated confrontations between MAGA supporters, counter-protesters, and DC police are shared as evidence of rampant Antifa violence, omitting necessary context that would show otherwise. What? All right, I just showed you guys a clip of a video of an old man walking a bike. What I omitted was when the old man got literally assaulted, pushed down, and his bike tried to get stolen by Black Lives Matter. So I omitted the part that showed they were even guiltier of the violence.
Let's go, bitch! See ya, hoe? You better be lucky to get your ass beat. Don't bring that shit to DC, bitch!
This is what you got, because you come to our city, our fucking city.
Get the fuck out of here!
That's the streets of DC, but they let you anyways. And Mel Bowser don't do shit anyways.
You see you working?
Ma'am, I'm a reporter. Can you tell me what happened?
No, come on, let's go. That is fucking.
What about that? What about that? Where did I omit any necessary context that would show otherwise? A little vile, disgusting human BLM piece of garbage runs up behind a woman and punches her in the back of the head for zero reason. She didn't like her attire. She didn't like her flag. Zero reason. It's disgusting. BLM, that just shows how disgusting and vile these people are. It's gross. All right. You know what? I'm just going to leave it at this. There are literally millions of other examples that I can show you guys. But I'll just end it with this quick picture. I'm pretty sure I don't have the full context of this. I would bet my life on it that this old woman did absolutely nothing to antagonize these people other than hold a flag for our president. That's it. You got this vile piece of garbage with a couple other pieces of human trash behind him. This guy's trying to steal a guy, girl. I don't know. Who knows? They probably don't even know what they are. You ask them, and there's some they, them, it, do, whatever they call themselves these days. It's ridiculous. This old woman, God bless her for trying to, keep a hold on that flag and not give up. I don't know the outcome of this, but it's sad. It's pathetic. Politico, you're disgusting, just like the rest of them. People do not believe the BS that you read in these news articles online, newspapers. Don't believe the stuff you see on TV, CNN. Don't believe it. Do your own research. Because listen, if I wasn't thinking for myself and watching what was going on, I wouldn't know. I would see that political article and just be like, "Oh wow, that's pretty crazy that they're lying about the violence going on. President Trump's supporters are lying about all this. No. It's you guys that are lying. It's the left that's lying. It's these newspapers, these news articles, the radical left lunatics, BLM and Antifa that are showing up. They're the ones that are committing violence everywhere. Okay? So enough with the garbage. People don't believe it. Think for yourself. Investigate for yourself. Listen, this is to the Democrats. This is to the left. This is to the radical left. This is to the progressives and liberals on the left. This is why you are losing thousands and thousands and thousands of supporters. This is why America is sick of your bullshit. This is why America is going to stand up at some point and say enough's enough and push back. This picture right here says it all. Enough. Thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry it was a little harsh and brash on a Sunday morning to get started, but I'll bring some better news to you guys later for my next video. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. The world's gone crazy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your neighbors. Listen, be a good person. Help other people out, and you're generally going to have a good life. I guarantee it. All right. Love you all. Peace.